everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today is going to be my Pan That Palette intro. The Pan That Palette has been a challenge I have tried multiple times, I think. I've tried it twice now and every time I freaking fail. But as all overachievers do, I can't be belittled by failure. Who would I be if I let failure ever stop me? So this year we're doing another Pan That Palette. We're gonna attempt another Pan That Palette. And I'm excited about this one because I think this is probably one of the more doable palettes that I've ever tried to pan. And I feel like because I have a little bit more motivation with this one, it might actually happen. I don't want to put the horse ahead of the cart, as they say, so I'm just gonna introduce this palette. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let's get into this little introduction. I actually had you guys vote on this, I think in my eyeshadow declutter video, which thank you guys so much for the input. This was the one I was kind of leaning towards anyways, so I'm glad we all could agree on something. But the palette we're gonna be panning this year is my Persona Identity palette. Camera, I exist over in this plane of the universe. So you guys know this was the palette that I wore on my wedding day 2 years ago. Almost 3 years, it will be 3 years ago here this year. It's time. It has a lot of sentimental value to me, and they did recently update the packaging and I think the formula of this, and I would love to get the new one or get my hands on the new one as like an updated anniversary gift, maybe. As you can see, there is already pan in this palette. I have panned 3 shades in here already, and I feel like a couple of these will be pretty soon following with pan, just because the formula of this is pretty easy. It's pretty loosely packed in there, and you can pack these on to get different desired looks. It's a really good eyeshadow palette for layering or doing a really light wash with, so I feel like it's really versatile. Also because it's neutral, I can pair it with a lot of things, and some of these shades like Humble, this first one, as you can see, has a really big pan in it. This I think will be the first shade I'm gonna really focus on because I can just put it on my lid every day and then move on and use it to blend things out. So I will be showing you guys close-ups of every single eyeshadow in here. There's Humble, Sassy, Gold Digger, Seductive, Charming, Maverick, Bombshell, Goddess, Audacious, Chic, Bossy, and Fearless. And we're gonna be trying to finish every single one of these. Oh, Wallace, are you okay? Wallace just tripped. Now, I know this is called a Pan That Palette, but my goal with these shadows is to actually finish them. Since I already have some pan in this, I think initially my first wave is going to be just trying to get pan in every single shade. And depending on how long that takes, then I'm going to start focusing on finishing shades completely. And I think that's just how I want to do it. So this is more like a finish that palette, use up that palette kind of challenge. I think it could be doable to do that, especially because a lot of these shades, now that I have pan in them, I can see how deep they are. I don't think it should be too difficult to do this in a year if I'm really diligent with it. And I don't know, I feel good about it. I am actually wearing the palette on my eyes today. I've actually worn it a few times before filming this intro, so I have already gotten some use out of them. I won't be tracking it. I won't be tracking those uses, but also to keep track of everything, we're obviously going to be taking progress pictures. I will also be in my bullet journal. I will also have a tracker that I will mark every time I use one of the shades, and that way we can kind of see how often I'm using these every single month. Seeing how many shades, which shades I'm leaning towards, and what shades I then therefore need to focus on further. Basically, I'm giving myself all year to completely finish this palette, and we will be seeing how it goes. If I start struggling, we may reassess on finishing this and just hit pan on certain ones, because there are certain shades that I don't like love quite as much. But for the most part, all of these shades are really, really easy for me to use, and I've used all of them, and I don't really have any issues with any of these. So I feel like I just want to stick with my original goal of finishing this palette for this year, and then we can buy the updated version as a reward, and I think that'd be a lot of fun. So I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I hope you guys are excited to see me attempt to pan another palette or finish a palette this year. Send me all of the good vibes. Send me all of the good wishes. Give me as much luck as possible. But that, guys, is it. I know this was a really quick video. This is just a intro to what my Pan That Palette will be, a nice starting point. These updates will be going up every single month, like a lot of my other ones, and we will have progress pictures and eye look pictures. So if you like seeing the eye looks that I do with any given shadows, that will also be in these videos as well. So I look forward to doing those for you guys, and I can't wait to see how far we get in a month. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give this video a thumbs up. I do a ton of project panning on this channel, so if that's something that interests you, definitely hit that subscribe button. And remember, there is always magic to be found, and I hope that means I see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic, and we can save you from